Hello, and thank you for watching our at-home impressions tutorial. This walkthrough is designed to assist you with taking your oral appliance impressions in the comfort and safety of your own home. Before you get started, we recommend you be near a bathroom mirror. We also suggest having your smartphone handy so you can set a timer or use your stopwatch to keep a record of how long you've been working with a putty pack. As you work on each impression, please be sure to have your at-home impression steps manual in front of you. Be sure to work with one putty pack at a time. Do not attempt to work with all 4 putty packs at the same time. If you do not already have it in front of you, please go and grab your Dynaflex impression box. In this kit, you should see 4 splash putty packs, 3 sets of impression trays, and a bite fork. You will be taking 3 impressions today, one of your upper jaw, one of your lower jaw, and lastly, one to record your bite registration. We will be walking you through each of your impressions, but first, start by watching this video and reading the manual all the way through, then rewind and follow along as you do each impression. Please be advised, do not begin your impressions until you have watched this video and read the impression kit directions to their entirety. The first step in taking your impressions is to figure out which size trays you'll be using. To fit the trays in your mouth, examine your trays closely. Upon sight, you may be able to guess which trays work best for you and your jaw. Starting with the medium-sized trays, look for the one with a rounded bump in the middle. This is your upper impression tray. Open your mouth and position the tray over your teeth with the rounded bump resting against the roof of your mouth. The tray should have enough space on your jaw to not scrape the sides of your teeth, but also go far enough back to capture your back molars. If your tray does not have enough room, stop and attempt to use the next size up. If you have issues outside of what has been listed here, stop and call our office for further instruction. If the tray fits comfortably, you may remove the tray and set it aside. Now prepare the putty. You will have 60 seconds to blend the 2 bases together and prepare the tray before the putty begins to set. For the first 30 seconds, mix the purple and white bases together aggressively. It takes a little bit of effort, so be sure to mix it until it is one solid color of purple with no white streaks. Roll the mixed putty into a hot dog shape and place it into the valley of the upper tray, like this. Make sure that the putty is evenly distributed around the tray. You'll put this tray in your mouth and leave it in there for 3.5 minutes. To put the impression in your mouth, begin by hovering the tray below your teeth. Now, using your thumbs, try pushing the tray against your teeth. Push in a single firm motion, applying even pressure all along the tray until your front teeth and back teeth make contact with the bottom of the tray. It is extremely important that your front teeth and back teeth touch the bottom of the tray. Check that the tray is covering your gum line in the front as well as in the back of the mouth. Also, be sure to pull your lips over the putty and the tray. Keep the tray in your mouth for 3.5 minutes. After the 3.5 minutes, you can remove the tray. The easiest way to do so is to pull down on the sides of the tray rather than using the handle in the front. Place the upper impressions back into the Dynaflex box. Next, grab your other tray. This is your lower impression tray. Like before, open your mouth and position the tray over your teeth. Lift your tongue so that the tray rests comfortably on your lower jaw. The tray should have enough space on your jaw to not scrape the sides of your teeth, but also go far enough back to capture your back molars. If your tray does not have enough room, stop and attempt to use the next size up. If the tray does fit comfortably, you may remove the tray and set it aside. If you have issues outside of what has been listed here, stop and call our office for further instruction. Grab your second putty pack. Mix as directed before, making sure to mix the 2 putties until they are one solid color of purple with no white streaks. Roll the mixed putty into a hot dog shape and place it into the valley of the lower tray, like this, making sure that the putty is evenly distributed around the tray. For your bottom impression, use your fingers to push the tray downwards onto your teeth. It helps to lock your thumbs onto your lower jaw. Push in a single firm motion, and keep applying pressure all along the tray until your front teeth and back teeth Make contact with the top of the tray. As always, it is extremely important that your front teeth and back teeth touch the top of the tray. Also, be sure to pull your bottom lip over the putty and the bottom tray. After 3.5 minutes, you can remove the tray. The easiest way is to pull up on the sides of the tray rather than using the handle placed in the front. Place the lower impression into the Dynaflex box. The last impression you'll be taking today is your bite registration. Move to your bathroom. Grab your bite fork. Practice closing your mouth in the bite fork, placing your upper and lower teeth so that they are end to end, like this. Do this several times. This is where we suggest patients profile their bathroom mirror so they're able to see this more clearly. It is essential to record the bite registration in order to create your oral appliance. Grab your last putty pack. Mix as directed before. Gently guide the putty roll into the inner arc of the bite fork. Using your thumbs, press the impression putty outwards, taking care to shape the putty around the bite fork. Remembering your end-to-end bite skill from before, gently bite down into the putty. As always, be sure to pull your lips over any putty that may be outside of your mouth and close your lips around the bite fork. After 3.5 minutes, you can remove the putty. Place the bite registration and bite fork into the Dynaflex box. Complete the Dynaflex lab slip with your name, age, date you are sending the box, and 3 weeks from the day you are sending your box. Fold your lab slip and place it inside of your box. Seal up your Dynaflex box containing your 3 impressions and lab slip with some tape. Postage has been provided, so all you need to do is put your box in the mail or drop off at any postal office for shipping.